up, everyone? I'm Marilee Blair, and I'm a serious travel addict as I've been to 54 countries so far. And today, I'm going to talk to you about the incredible Tokyo, Japan, and how to see Japan when the cherry blossoms are in bloom. Tokyo, Japan has a blend of traditional Japanese culture and modern innovation. You can explore historic temples and shrines, eat some of the most delicious food in the world, and experience fun, uniquely themed animal cafes. Tokyo also embraces cutting-edge technology, fashion, and pop culture, making it a great experience for all, which is why millions of people travel here yearly. So here are some of my travel tips for hotels, transportation, food, and things to do. Hotel. My husband and I stayed at the APA Hotel and Resort Nishishinjuku Gochome Iki Tower. We stayed for 6 full days and 6 full nights since our flight was so late the following day. Our hotel cost $844.79, but we used my Chase Rewards points worth $335.75, so we only needed to pay $509.04. Divided by 2 people, it's $254.52, which was a really good deal for Japan since most of the hotels we looked at are even more expensive and had really small rooms. I will say, of all the trips we've ever been on in our lives, this was the smallest hotel room we have ever stayed at in the world. And it was even smaller than a cruise ship's room, but luckily my husband and I were out exploring most of the days and nights, so we weren't in the hotel that much except to sleep by night, so it worked out perfectly for us. You can also stay at a love hotel. Those are really popular in Japan too. So here are my top 15 things to do. Number 1, I highly recommend seeing the cherry blossoms in Japan if you can. It was one of the most beautiful, colorful experiences of my life. We went to Japan back in April 2018, and we specifically came to see the cherry blossoms in bloom. When I researched the Japan cherry blossom websites, they recommended to visit from March to April, but to always check 2 to 3 months before you book your trip. So plan it right based for the cherry blossom season of that particular year you go. When we went in 2018, we started researching January to February 2018. With our research, we booked for late March to early April, which worked out perfectly. The cherry blossoms started blooming end of March, so it was perfect timing for when we arrived. Cherry blossoms are iconic symbols of Japan, and they represent the beauty of nature's transient moments and celebrates the arrival of spring. The sight of delicate pink and white cherry blossoms covering trees in full bloom creates a stunning and ethereal landscape. Parks, gardens, and streets are adorned with these blossoms, creating a mesmerizing atmosphere that is truly captivating, which is why Japan has various cherry blossom festivals and events. We loved walking through Chiyoda for the cherry blossoms and even sat in the grass with a little picnic to enjoy it and strolling under the big trees taking photos. It's really romantic and just so magical to be walking around Japan covered by these gorgeous cherry blossoms. It made our time here truly unforgettable. Some great places to see the cherry blossoms was where we went in Chiyoda, the Chiyodori Gafuchi Moat, the Shinjuku Gion National Garden, and Yogogi Park. But you will see them all over Japan, and there are so many other locations. 2, you have to visit an animal or fun-themed cafe. There is a multitude of cafes in Tokyo that are unlike anything I've ever seen, and they're uniquely themed. Some don't actually serve food and drinks as their name might imply, but simply offering the opportunity to hang out and take photos with various animals. 2 of the animal cafes we went to was the Owl Village Cafe in Harajuku, which was really cool to hold an owl on our arm and spend time with them. And our favorite was the Hairy Hedgehog Cafe. We loved it so much, we were able to hold and spend time with the cute little hedgehogs. And I even got to hold an otter at a different hedgehog cafe because I wanted to hold one so bad. So I looked up another cafe for us to go to. And number 3, the Robot Restaurant Show. It's the most unique and popular dinner show to watch in Tokyo. Make sure to book your tickets fast as they sell out. We made our reservation the first day of our trip on their website. Cost is pricey, but it's something so fun and entertaining you can only experience in Japan, so you have to watch it. Although when researching, just make sure it's still open, because last time I checked, it was temporarily closed. Number 4, another great unique Harajuku show and foodie themed experience is at the Kawaii Monster Cafe. We had such a great time watching the show and enjoying the fun, vibrant colors of the restaurant. Even our burger was fun and pink. The show was really great to watch, and we also booked that on the first day of our trip. Number 5, see the Tokyo Tower by day and night. It's so beautiful to see during both times of day. It reminded me of Japan's version of the Paris Eiffel Tower, except more colorful. Number 6, the Trick Art Museum in Odaiba. Mike and I had so much fun taking funny photos at this Trick Art Museum spot, and you get to see the beautiful river here with the amazing Rainbow Bridge and more beautiful cherry blossoms. Number 7, Sensoji Temple. It's one of the oldest temples in Japan. You have to see the temple and shrines while in Japan because it's such a big part of Japan's history. Number 8, High Shrine in Akasa, Tokyo, where you get to climb up the stairs with the Red Torii Gates tunnel, which are absolutely incredible to experience, especially if you can't go to Kyoto or you want to see the beautiful Red Torii Gates in Tokyo and Kyoto. We love taking photos here and enjoying this part of Japan. Number 9, Meiji Jing Shrine. It's absolutely amazing. It's one of the most beautiful Shinto shrines in Japan, and as you spend time walking around this magical place, you'll see one of my favorite parts, the sake barrels, which are Japanese rice wine barrels along the south approach. We also enjoyed this part and taking photos here. There are also brown torii gates in this area. Number 10, hang out in Shibuya. There are so many amazing restaurants, and you have to witness the Shibuya crossing. It's the busiest intersection in the world, so it's pretty amazing to see. Number 11, you have to go to Harajuku. It's so famous, and it's a fun, colorful, vibrant area to explore incredible street art and take so many fun Instagram photos and video. And you have to go to Harajuku's Takeshita Street. It's where you can hunt trendy and colorful, fashionable items and goods at great prices. Plus, there are numbers of cafes and street food stands, crepes, cotton candy, etc. to stop by for a break while shopping. Number 12, go to the gorgeous Sky Tree Observation Deck to enjoy great views of Japan and its incredible architecture. Number 13, Akasaka Palace. It's so beautiful in Japan. I love seeing this architecture and to see one of the older palaces in Japan. Number 14, Mario Kart. You can drive go-karts in Mario character costumes through the city of Tokyo, just like in the video game. We wanted to do this so bad, but we didn't know you needed a license for it, and we didn't know till we got to Japan. So if you want to do it, make sure you get a specific license for Mario Kart if you want to do it. Number 15, 2 really cool museums they didn't have when we went to Japan, but I would love to go when we go back, are the Fun Immersive Art Team Lab Digital Art Museum and one of my favorite Japanese artists' work, the Yayoi Kusama Museum. Now, foodie options. You have to get sushi and sashimi. Anywhere you go, I promise will be amazing. It's mine and my husband's favorite cuisine. We crave sushi and sashimi all the time. And having it every day in Japan, it just doesn't compare here in San Diego to how it is in Japan. The fish is so fresh, the rice is perfect, my mouth is watering just thinking about it. I would go back to Japan just for the sushi and fish. We love Sushi Hanamaru for Japan's conveyor belt experience, where it's already made and you grab it and can order a la carte. I wish I had gotten names to the other sushi spots we went to, but honestly, you can't go wrong anywhere. When we were choosing foods, we would just kind of walk into a restaurant that had a long line and based on where we were going and when we were hungry, instead of just going based on reviews. Get ramen anywhere in Shinjuku. There are so many restaurants there for ramen. And definitely get the yummy Ikinari steak just in front of Tobu Asakusa Station. And Asakusa is a historic neighborhood and popular tourist spot, so you can walk around right after enjoying your steak. I was still eating meat at this time, so it was great to enjoy this yummy steak experience we went to, serving super thick, high quality steak quickly at an affordable price. You even get to choose the weight of your steak. Ikinari steak literally means sudden steak, following the concept of having a steak without appetizers or vegetables, but we did get corn and rice to eat with our steaks. You have to go to the Tsuzuki Fish Market. They have so many yummy foodie options. We wanted to try a bit of everything when we were there, so we got some yummy ramen, yakitori, udon, and some gyoza. So yummy. We didn't get to do this, but if you have time, you can go to Zao and get to catch your own fish for your dinner. And for boba, gongcha boba. That was our favorite boba while we were in Japan. So yummy. And of course, I mentioned the 2 dinner shows, Robot Restaurant and the Kawaii Monster Cafe. For dessert, my husband is a cookie monster and he fell in love with the chocolate chip cookies from Cookie Time in Shibuya. We went there at least 3 times because it was his absolute cookie monster dream come true and favorite dessert. You can get big cookies, small cookies, and a cookie ice cream sandwich. Transportation. Japan is renowned for its comprehensive and efficient train network, and its underground chains are no different. Covering the whole city with more than 280 train stations, Tokyo's subway lines will help you get to almost any destination quickly and easily. Tokyo Metro and Toei Transportation offer a variety of discount tickets that are a good way to save money and if you're traveling a lot by subway in one day. They are available from the Tokyo Metro Pass offices and tourist information. Fares are determined by distance traveled rather than by a particular route or station. Currency. Japan uses the yen, so definitely exchange some money so you have it in case for buying subway tickets. But for everything else, I use my Chase Sapphire Reserve credit card the majority of this trip, since there are no foreign fees and it acts as a travel insurance. Thank you all for exploring the world one video at a time with me, your own personal bougie budgeter. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, and look for brand new episodes every Wednesday. And for all helpful info I mentioned, or to book any of my travel services on Patreon, read them in my description below.